Good morning, everyone. Good morning, mamas. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. We woke up. That is a blessing in itself. Currently, it is 8:36 a.m. I am up trying to be productive today because my daughter is asleep right now. Everybody else, husband at work, my other daughter's in school. So I'm trying to get it in, before the day gets hectic. And you can do that too, mama. So if you if this is your first time tuning in, my name is Danielle, and I am a wife. I have two daughters, and I am a disciple of Christ. And I also help moms turn their everyday life into online income without overthinking. That's the biggest thing right there. Biggest thing right there. Okay. And I sell digital products. And what is digital marketing? So digital marketing is basically the promotion of anything online. You could be promoting yourself, you could be promoting a product business, you could be promoting a service business, you could be promoting um, digital products. So it's basically anything that you can promote online. And digital products are basically courses, e-guides, ebooks, things that you can download instantly, you know, done for you digital products. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today. What has helped me tremendously in this game. Um, yes. So done for you digital products is basically a course, um, essentially, that has everything that you need to start in digital marketing. It has everything that basically education, branding, marketing, sales psychology, different type of tools that you would need to promote and sell successfully, templates, um, basically a business in a box is done for you. All you have to do is educate yourself on it, brand it, um, to your liking. 9 times out of 10, you can't change the actual name of the program, but you could change the colors and stuff like that, and however you want to market it. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. The program that I'm using that has helped me in a lot of ways. Okay. And I'm also going to talk to the newbies, new to digital marketing, and 3 things that I wish that I knew before I started digital marketing. Okay. So I know this is going to help you. All right. So basically, how did I start in digital marketing? Um, well, we in 2026. Um, so 2023, yeah, 2023, I got married. 2024, I had a baby. And in that same year, I resigned from my job of 17 years. I used to work in a laboratory, um, a laboratory for cancer patients at a prestigious hospital. Um, and yeah, I resigned from my job because God told me to. He basically told me it was time, basically, for a new chapter in my life, because he had gave me an idea over 10 years ago, for a business for me to start. And I should have started it a while ago, but I was disobedient. But God was telling me it's time. So, Husband was 100% behind me. And I just stepped out on faith. I stepped out on faith without anxiety, without, fear. I know a lot of people would have been like, girl, you just had a baby, you got another kid. And my God is a provider, and he has showed me time and time again. Time and time again. I have testimony after testimony, y'all. So yeah, resigned from my job, and then, just continue to research to start my business officially. It's a service business, to start officially. And during my journey, um, digital marketing has basically, God put digital marketing on my path as well, and I didn't understand why. And you know, time went on, and um, I started listening to this one YouTuber. And before that, I kind of learned about digital marketing, and I bought into um, a done for you course as well at that time. And it was a good course, but it didn't, I felt like I needed more, because I'm the type of person, if I'm going to start something, I need to know the ins and outs so I can just hit the ground running and be educated, and be able to tell other people about it. You know what I'm saying? So um, bought into that course, put it on the shelf. I've used it, but as time went on, I'm like, okay, I need something more in depth. So there's a YouTuber that I started watching, and she was going on and on about this certain course, how it changed her life. How she made 6 figures in 9 months, and she fasted and asked God, is this the lane that she should take? And God told her, yeah, basically. And just the way she put it, she didn't make it seem like this was just like an overnight thing, which she made money in like 5 days, but everybody's path is different. Because some people don't make money for months. You know what I'm saying? And I was one of them. Um, but the skills that you obtain, and the skills that you know that you learn, nobody can take that from you. You know what I'm saying? So I was watching her for a couple of months, and I finally bought into the program. And I got 2 programs for one. The program that she learned from, and then the program that she created from learning from the initial program. And I already started with this one course, which was off the chain. You know what I'm saying? It's a very in-depth course, and it taught me a lot as well. Um, but her course, it I felt like it was more tuned into basically what I was going through at the time. Newborn mom, just um, resigned from my job, trying to get this business together. My I don't got no time in the world, postpartum, going through all of that. And as I started to look into the course, I'm like, okay, she is like hitting on a lot of things when it comes to moms. Moms being busy, moms not having enough time in the day. Um, you know, she touches on the things that moms go through, not just teaching you digital marketing skills, but she touches on the things that moms go through when it comes to their kids, and they're trying to start something new for themselves, like mom guilt, things like that. So I'm like, okay, this course is just like, it's not like other courses. It's not like, I don't even call it a course. I call it like a system, a method. Because that's part of what the name is. It's called the Mompreneur method. And it's just what it says. It's for moms that wants to start businesses, and it's with us in mind. It's with us, the daily things that we go through as moms with our children, um, and wanting to start a business and has started a business. Um, and it basically teaches you digital marketing skills, because let's be real, we in the digital space right now and it's not going nowhere. So if you already have a business or you're looking to start a business, you have to have the skills of digital marketing if you want to really scale and promote your business online. you know so um I believe that's why God put digital marketing in my path. When I first started it, I'm like, this is a lot. You know what I'm saying? Um, but it's all in how you approach it. You know what I'm saying? It's all in how it's presented to you, I can say. Um, and Sierra Jonay, that's the name of the YouTuber that of her course of the Mompreneur method. She just made it so comfortable to start and to give moms a space to really not overthink this, use what we have already, and hit the ground running. You know what I'm saying? And since it launched last year, Mother's Day. Since its launch, it has gotten better and better and better and better. Like when she first launched it, it was off the hook. You know what I'm saying? Still is, but it has gotten better and better and better and better because she has added more modules, different types of things that has helped and will help moms who join this program. Um, so I want to get into three things I wish I knew before starting digital marketing. Okay. The first thing is I wish I didn't over I wish I wasn't an overthinker in this space. You know, Overthinking is going to hinder you every time, and it's easier said than done. I know. But once you have a system, once you have the tools that you need, once you understand the tools that you need for digital marketing and knowing that you have them, you can hit the ground running and start messy. Think about it. Any type of business, okay, you're going to have certain things in place, but you're not going to have everything because you haven't experienced anything yet. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you became a mother. You ain't know what the heck you was doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, God put a switch in us as mothers, once we become pregnant, it's a switch in us. But once this baby is out and you looking at it and you got to keep them alive, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's days where you just like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? I remember with my first daughter, she's 12 right now, about to be 13. And I was blessed. She was a very laid back, chill, reserved type of baby. Um, and that's how I am. Um, so she has a lot of my ways. And there was one time where, because she didn't cry for anything. I don't know if I just anticipated her needs, but she was a very adaptable baby, and she didn't cry if her diaper was wet. She didn't cry if she was hungry. She didn't cry, but I was just like one of those moms that made sure she was straight. That was just how I am. But it was one time where she just wouldn't stop crying. I'm like, God, I done fed her. I done changed her. She done woke up. She ain't sleepy. I'm like, oh God. So I just was patting her as she was crying, and then she had gas. I'm like, oh. So I figured it out, right? We figured it out. We are one of the people that God has made for us. We are we the truth. Moms are the truth, okay? You know, we help make the world um function. God first, of course, first and foremost. But we help make the world function because we got 50 million jobs. You know what I'm saying? So this is why this type of business and the system that you invest in is is gonna be easy for you. You know, yeah, it's the unknown. You don't know um how it's gonna be, but you have to start. Just like I said, being a mom, you just get in there and you experience and you learn this child, you learn this personality, and then as time goes on, it becomes second nature, you know. And that's just like anything new, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the first thing that I wish that I didn't do, was overthink and just tell myself to start messy, you know, because that's how you learn. You have to start messy because that's how you learn quicker, you know. Number two that I wish that I knew before starting digital marketing. Before you even start posting reels, and reels are like like little commercials basically, where you throw a hook on the screen and whatever you're doing in the background, like a B-roll or whatever. You could be walking down the street with the camera facing you, or you could be cleaning the dishes or picking up toys off the floor. You make like a little 7-8 second reel or whatever. If you're doing that with the hook, basically whatever it is that you're promoting. Make 30 days of content before you start. I promise you, I wish I would have did that, because what that does, it eliminates overwhelmness, if that's a word. Um, it eliminates burnout, because making content and posting it in the same day, you're gonna be stressed. Okay, I'm telling you that now, because it's gonna be that type of situation where once you post, you're gonna be looking like, oh, I ain't get that many views. You're gonna be keep refreshing and all of that stuff. So make your 30 days of content, and I recommend 2 to 3 times of posts per day, because that is how you're going to see your analytics, see what works, see what doesn't. Um, you can schedule it, and you can see. You don't have basically you can just like post and forget, especially when you schedule it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to get your brand out there, because nobody know who you are. So you got to kind of like push, and on top of 30 days of content, with that content, get some story content too, like basically what you're doing in the day. You drinking your coffee, you letting people know, okay, this is how I'm starting my day. I'm on the computer, my daughter's asleep, or whatever that may looks like. You going into work, you walking into work with your camera, like, I hope that digital marketing helps me quit this 9 to 5 because I'm tired of this boss. I'm about to strangle her in a minute. Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Use that as your stories, because that's how people are going to get to know you, and they're going to know, like, and trust you, because that's the key for someone to buy from you. They have to buy into you first. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And the third thing, when I was telling you earlier, because I started with 2 programs, um, and like I said, the first program taught me a lot. It did. It's just a little bit more in depth, and you really got to hone in on it. You know what I'm saying? It's a course, but it has so much information in it that has taught me so much. But at that time, I didn't really have time to really get into it like that, because I had the whole thing on newborn. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I was going through postpartum and just, resigning from my job. So this was like a whole new space, mental space, you know. Um being a stay-at-home mompreneur, it ain't for the weak. It's not for the weak. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. But having structure, having things, you know, ahead of time, like batching, like I said, the 30 days of content, that's going to help you so many ways, so many ways. So the third, like I said, I started with a really in-depth course, but then I had NPM, the Mompreneur method too. And I was already in tune with this first course, and I had NPM, and I will go into it here and there. Um, I wish I would have started with the Mompreneur method first, like really get in depth with it, because the way it's structured is built for busy moms. It's podcast style. You can listen to it on the go. You can listen to it, while you doing whatever, in your house. You can be working out, you can be in the car. It's podcast homegirl style. It's like you on the couch doing something and your homegirl in the background talking to you. You know what I'm saying? And making you laugh at the same time, but you're learning at the same time. It's in that type of format, you know. And for my lifestyle, I have now, she's a toddler. Sometimes I don't have time to just be sitting at the computer, because y'all know how toddlers are. It's daytime 24/7 toddler TV all day every day. Okay. I love my baby though. I love her. I love her to life. But it is what it is. That's just those stages. You know what I'm saying? And you got to do what you got to do as a mom. And like I said, the mompreneur method caters to that in so many ways. In so many ways. And Sierra, she is the type of person. She's raw. She's uncut. She loved Jesus. That was the number one for me. You know what I'm saying? Um, and she really wants to help moms. She really wants to help moms, and she has taught me so much. Shout out to her. Um, and this is a type of program that is not like others. You know what I'm saying? Because you have 24/7 support. You have access to her. Once you invest, you have access to me as well. You can ask questions within the community, and also we meet up twice a week on Tuesdays and Saturdays, where you could come with your questions. Sierra helps you with your strategy. We hear other moms, whatever, because everybody's path is different. Some mothers, they resell the program, and that's another thing I'm going to get into. Some other mothers have their own digital products, and the mompreneur method teaches you how to resell the program, and or have your own, create your own digital product. So you don't have any excuse, mom. You don't have any excuse. Okay. um yes, so Tuesdays we have question, Q&A, where Sierra, she talks to each individual mom who's on the lines live, and asks us how we doing, what, she gives us advice of what we need, and she don't sugarcoat anything. And I appreciate that, because I'm that same type of person, and I don't want I don't want to be spoon fed. Give it to me. Give me the whole dish. Okay. Give me the whole dish. And then on Saturdays, it's basically a master class. It's called Sell It Saturdays, and she teaches us how to resell the program. So the Mompreneur method is $397, and once you invest with that, you can resell the program for the same price or more, but the minimum is $397. So you can resell the course, um, and then pocket it 100%. Sierra doesn't get anything. I don't get anything. This is not a MLM, marketing type of business. I know that a lot of people have been saying that courses are a scam, and these things are a scam. You don't make money off of it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, because I have. And if you really want to get into digital marketing, I highly suggest starting with a done for you digital product, because it's going to teach you um, the basics of digital marketing and more. And you're going to have a product to sell. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to create anything yet unless you want to, but you don't have to create anything yet. You're essentially learning the business, having the business to resell. Like I said, it's a business in a box. Having a business to resell and having 24/7 support with like-minded moms, moms, of kids of different ages, you know, um, you have support. You have support, you know, and um, yeah, there's no excuse. There's no excuse, mamas. And I have to say, everything, yeah, we want to make a bag. Yeah, we want to change our lives, because reselling this course and having your own course and selling digital products will change your life. It will change your life, um, money wise, and it will change your life skill wise, and it will change your life mentally as well. You know what I'm saying? But everything isn't about making money. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, yes, we do want to make money because we gotta live. You know, but having skills that no one can take from you, and having the mental capacity to have more confidence within yourself, and to have more belief in yourself. Um, money can't buy that. Money can't buy that, and I say that because I have gained that. And I thank God every day. You know what I'm saying? I watch YouTube faithfully. I never thought I would be on YouTube. I never would have thought I would be on YouTube talking right now. Because, like I said, I'm a reserved, laid back, chill, type of woman. Um, I'm the homegirl that I'll be scoping and being in the background, and telling my friend like, nah, it's something about her. You know what I'm saying? um, but being a business owner, you have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to step out of your comfort zone. Um, and you have to grow. That's what life is about. That's what life is about. You know, um, yes. And also, like I said, everything isn't about making money. These digital marketing skills can teach you how to go live. Um, have a module in there from the Mompreneur method, teaching you how to go live. Like I said, it builds confidence. You have more education, and more belief in yourself. And this type of skill can open a lot of doors for you. People get brand deals, um, you know, from being on the online space. You can promote other people products. Like, I mean, this is what the Mompreneur method is. You essentially are promoting someone else's product, but you don't have to do the work as far as creating the education. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that you would have to do is educate yourself, um, learn the material. But I'm going to tell you that too in a minute, um, how you can hit the ground running with this program. You know, so let's get to it. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you the Mompreneur method real fast. What I do? Okay, excuse me. Okay. Somebody up. Okay, so this is your landing page right here for the Mompreneur method. Actually, there's different type of things that we need to know um, about the different prompts of what you can use inside the Mama Bot. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute. It's basically a Chat GPT bot that is wired to this whole course. So you can ask it anything, different types of prompts. I'm going to show you how to use that. It's a game. I said that you can, you know, time frame because of this Mama Bot. So, like I said, she puts things on here that that she wants us to know, encouragement, different type of updates within the modules because she's constantly adding information. So once you invest in this course, this is a lifetime access, no upsells, anything like that. The different members can post in here, their progress, different things like that. Like this in here, social media handles. You could put your social media handles in here. Each other, that's what we doing here. Support each other on Instagram, Facebook, wherever you are. Even if you go on lives, we can go on there. Just support. Different things like that. It's a very supportive community. So if you go under the classroom, this is the meat, baby, the meat and potatoes. So all of these modules, it starts with your mindset first, and she goes into depth about the different things, you know, that's going to help you start, just motivation, the things that we face as moms. Recommend going into that for one, going to the we have the digital marketing mama, the foundation, how to position yourself, talks about Chat GPT and the different type of prompts. But now that we have Mama Bot, go hit the ground running. Sales psychology, marketing, branding, how to set up your digital product store, whether it be Stand Store or Beacon, because this is where you're going to host your digital products, whether it be the Mompreneur method or a digital product that you create. How to successfully launch, how to live stream, um, mentoring. This right here is a game changer because I have never seen this module in any other course. It basically helps you understand how to be a mentor. A lot of people don't think that they could be a mentor because of 6 months, but that's more information that more than digital marketing. So you have something to offer. Don't think that you're not a mentor. We are mentors. This right here is the weekly call, the calls that we get during the week, and she places them in here, or she'll place them in the community thread. Watch it like that. This module is everything content. How to turn your everyday mom life into content. About the things that you already go through, that as content. You don't have to show your kid. You can assimilate, certain situations, whatever you're going through at that time. Your kid can be in college, your kid can be a baby, your kid can be a toddler, your kid can be a teenager, whatever. You can use that. You know what I'm saying? However you want to flip it. It's module how to protect your business, how to edit and cap cut your videos, your reels, how to become more productive during the day, how to get started on YouTube, how to monetize, post, and grow, how to start an Instagram, with your bio setup, things like that, how to use Canva. This is going to be your main thing here on how to your freebies, your digital products, your character Canva is the truth. They have a free and a paid version. It's only $15 and you get access to everything in there. Because once you in there, um, you're gonna be seeing some stuff that, oh, I want to use that, but it's only for pro. So I just recommend it. $15 is nothing compared to what they offer you. It's millions of stuff, millions of templates, millions of things that you can use in there. Email marketing, to convert of digital products that you're selling. And PL, these are just like done for you ebooks, guides, templates that you can use, customize, rebrand, and you can resell them on your store for a profit. This module is for how to create your own digital product. The podcast module that Sierra she talks about mom life, mompreneur life, and things like that. Print on demand business, how to create your own AI twin, and how to automate your business. She's adding and adding and adding the stuff. So this isn't just okay. What you see is that's just how it's going to be forever. No, you know what I'm saying. Um, so once you invest in this course, you're going to have. She's constantly upgrading, constantly giving us value, constantly giving us information. So yeah. So if you want to start here first, I'm gonna take you to the Mama Bot. Okay, this is gonna be your personal assistant slash homegirl slash another brain in your head when it comes to this digital marketing business. Okay, um, it's basically the AI version of Sierra. She put her strategies, um, her content sauce, encouragement in here along the journey, so you don't have an excuse. You can type in different types of prompts in here um, if you're familiar with how Chat GPT works. Um, you can what I was about to say. You can put your energy level in here, and they'll Mama Bot will push out a content strategy for however you feel like doing. Like you can tell her, I got low energy, I got high energy, I got mediocre energy, and she will give you a content strategy on what to do for that day. So like I said, she gives you content creation ideas, captions, and your voice hooks, story ideas, how to batch plans so you're not posting last minute, strategy and sales. And Sierra is constantly updating this too, making it better and better and better and better. Okay. I remember I had put something in here, oh yeah, telling her about a live that I did, and I just kind of wanted to, have a strategy about for the next live. And I was telling her that live I felt like didn't go well, but she got me on track. She was like, "That's okay, you got this. You could do better the next time. It's just the fact that you did. She got me right. You know, so teach you and tell you where to start. You get this course, you be like, okay, where do I start? I mean, obviously you can start from the beginning, but you really be overwhelming when you start. Okay, so you can just be mama. I just invested in this wonderful course. I'm just saying that because it is, but I just invested in this wonderful course. I'm a mom of two, whatever your situation is. I'm a mom of two. I have a 9 to 5 job. Um, what can you give me a strategy of content on how I can start or whatever? And she'll push out different things. I'm going. Oh, right here. Sorry. All right. Ask Mama Bot Hill. Hopefully you guys can see this. Let me just make sure. I'm gonna go back here. Okay, 40 minutes. Okay. Let me share my screen because I don't know if. Okay. 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 So let me just get a prompt right quick. She just gave us some prompts here. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna talk to it because I don't feel like typing. Okay, Mama Bot. I have 30 minutes today and low energy. Tell me exactly what to post, what to say, and what to promote today to move the needle. Help me out. I don't know if that's not doing it. Oh, still, I don't want that. Okay, so you voiced it, and it came up, and then you could just hit the arrow button. So let's see what she say. So she said, "Okay, Mama, let's lock in. You don't need to do the most. You just need to be seen, build trust, plant seeds. I got you." So strategy for the day: keeping it light but intentional. You're going to post one repurposed or simple content piece. Now, repurposed are things that you posted in the past. You know, you can repurpose it, throw another hook on it, throw another sound on it, whatever. You can share 3 to 5 real life stories. So this is a strategy she's given. Reply to any recent DMs or comments. Promotion NPM freely, softly but clearly. She's saying Instagram posts. You can do text based or carousel. Just type it. So the caption prompt, use this in voice. I'm not building a business to go viral. I'm building a life for my baby. See freedom model daily. And that starts with one simple shift, believing I don't have. And then it says, curious, I made a 10-minute video that breaks it down without the flow below, or DM me and I'll send it your way. You're not behind. You just now, you don't have to use this whole thing verbatim. You know, use what sounds like you, reword it. She just, or you can just go straight with it. It's up to you. So it gives you a story plan, what to put on slide 1, slide 2, what to promote. You're promoting your freebie because the first thing that you need to push when you start in this digital marketing business, because people don't know who you are. You know, you want to give them something free, but of value and something that actionable steps in right away. Um, and then she gives you a little confidence. Let's do one more here. Give me 10 scroll stopping hooks for moms who want income but feel overwhelmed and behind. All right. Hit the arrow. Okay. Here's your 10. This is for you, mama. What if you're not behind? What if you've just been poor? Real talk, you don't need more time. You need a simple system that fits your mom life. So these hooks that you can put on the top of your reels, your B-roll, your photo, whatever. And if you need captions for it, just put in here, please write me a caption for 1, 2, and 3. And she'll spit you out captions. And you always want to follow with a call to action. Do you want them to follow you? Do you want them to save? Do you want them to comment a keyword, to grab your freebie? Whatever it is, you got to tell people what you want them to do. Okay. Easy for moms. There's no excuse. Okay. And once you start this, once you start into digital marketing, you're gonna find your rhythm. Okay. Don't think that this is too hard, because it's not. It's not. You just have to educate yourself. and be open to, you know what I'm saying? Um, you know, I can say when, because I've been a mom, my daughter, she's almost 13. But I have a toddler now, and it's a different type of feeling because, I'm in my 40s. And once you hit that 40 mark, your mental is different. I can say in a good way, But as far as having small children at that age, it, it's it's a little eye awakening. It's a little eye awakening, you know. Um, and you stretched, you know, but it's wonderful too at the same time, It takes some getting used to. Um, but my daughter, she's such a joy. She's such a joy, such a joy. Such a happy baby. Um, feisty, fierce, um, sweet, kind, funny. Um, yeah. But I thought that when I became the mom of a toddler, you know, also with having my preteen, but being a mom of a toddler, in this new chapter in my life of starting a business, um, I don't know. I kind of felt I felt like I couldn't do anything because I'm just the type of mom. I'm a very hands-on mom, and I had mom guilt. I had mom guilt, and I was overwhelmed, and I was tired. I was tired. That's a different type of tired. Good lord. Um, but being a mom is not a hindrance. It really isn't. Because sometimes you just be like, oh, I'm trying to get this done, and I got to do this for them, I got to do that for them, you know, and you get stressed out sometimes. You get stressed out sometimes. But the Mompreneur method, it has helped me in so many ways, to really just focus and not make things seem so difficult, you know. Um, you know, so I have a freebie if you want to download that. It's basically a 5-day blueprint for beginners that gives you daily actionable steps, um, to start this digital marketing business. Okay. um, it has a lot of value in it, and I believe it's going to help you, just kind of wrap your mind around it, around digital marketing. So you can find that in my description, and you can find a link to my freebie in the description, and you can find a link to the Mompreneur method, and you also get, with the Mompreneur method, my oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm sorry. My my busy mom execution checklist kit, and that's going to help you. It's going to direct you in the things that you need as far as the tools, as far as how to launch your first product. Like, it gives you a starter schedule, like, different things that you can do Monday through Sunday. It just helps you wrap your mind around starting, um because you're going to have the Mompreneur method, and then you're going to have this kit. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to help you out a lot. It's going to help you out a lot. I thought that, I just want to help as many moms as I can, make some extra income, for themselves and their family, and the Mompreneur method will help you do that. You know, like I said, it's $397. You can start today with Klarna Afterpay for $99.25. Um, and I also have a mini course if you can't afford the Mompreneur method yet. And basically, it is a digital marketing video um, course, along with, what is it, like maybe 5 bonuses with it. Teaches you about faceless digital marketing, teaches you about stories and Instagram. It teaches you the basis of digital marketing. It's packed full of value, and that's only $37. So if you can't afford the 397 yet, um, you can start with my mini course, and I believe that's going to help you tremendously. It's going to help you get a grasp of what digital marketing is, um, the different types of branches within it, um, how to be successful, because you can do this faceless as well, you know, um, and there's different ways that you can do faceless, and that's within my mini course as well. So, and let me tell you too, digital marketing has helped me launch my service business. You know, the idea that God gave me, because I launched back in November of last year. So it has helped me launch my service business. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, digital marketing, there's so many different avenues that you can take to make income. So many avenues that you can take. So, but I highly recommend using the Done For You digital program to really get your mind acclimated to how digital marketing works. Okay, yeah, you can go on YouTube and Google this and Google that. Some people gatekeep, some people don't, but then you're gonna have to compile all of that, you know, and it's gonna take time. But then at the same time, too, everybody has their different take on digital marketing, because everything doesn't work for the same person. That's why I said, when you first start, you have the mama bot that's going to help you hit the ground running. But as time goes on, you're going to find your rhythm, you're going to find your voice, you're going to find your lane, and once you do, it's a wrap, you know. So um let me take you to my stand store real fast so you can look to see how, like the checkout and stuff like that. Guess this one. Okay, yep. All these tabs open. Okay. Okay, so this is what my store looks like once you go to it. Like I said, all of the links are in my description. This is my mini course, what I was telling you about. That's $37. Ultimate CEO Digital Marketing. I need a new computer. Oh, so you can start with Klarna and Afterpay as well. Okay. And you can start today if you get the $37. My $37 mini course, you can start today for $9.25. Okay. And then this is where my freebie is. It's the Busy Mom 5-Day Beginner Blueprint. It's going to jumpstart your digital marketing journey in 5 days. Here's the Mompreneur method plus my Busy Mom starter kit. So you have no excuse, mama. Okay. If you want to change your situation, you got to change your situation. Period. You got to step out on faith. Put God in the midst first and foremost. Go to Him, talk to Him, ask Him, you know, what you need to do, and he'll direct you. He will direct you. Trust me. I am a witness. I am a witness. I am a witness. Okay. So, any questions, support, anything like that, just reach out to me. You can reach out to me um, in my YouTube comment, or you can reach out to me via my Instagram or Facebook at Divinely Driven. That's DVINELY DRIVEN. um, and I'll be happy to help. I'll be happy to help. If you found this video helpful, um, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it, and I'll be able to, provide more value and tips and things like that. I just want to help as many moms as I can. Okay. Um, Even if you know somebody that may need this information, or may, was thinking about starting digital marketing or anything like that, share this live to them, you know, um, and I'll be happy to help them. You know, no pressure, no pressure at all. No pressure at all. Snow out there, that truck. No pressure at all. Um, like I said, any questions, I'll be happy to help. I ain't trying to push nothing down your throat, because if you're ready, you ready. I'm just trying to be the plug. You know what I'm saying? For something that is valuable, for something that is gonna really teach you, really help you, really support you, and alleviate all excuses that you have. Okay. All right. So in the meantime, read your Bible, talk to God, and allow Him to talk to you. And I'll see y'all in the next video.